The other day I was looking through my spruce and I saw I had some orcs. Just, you know, a little bit. So I decided to take this orc spruce, Mordor orc spruce, the classical one, that has 12 options, and some Morannon orcs. But then I got a message. Oh, hello, my lord. What do you command?
Conquer me an army worthy of Mordor.
So that's what I did. I also had some boxes with Mordor orcs that I wanted to, add to the project eventually, with some metal captain and bannerman, and I have some extra Morannons that I'm not gonna work with in this video that are already painted, but I'm still gonna probably convert them and use them in a different way because I want to paint them to the rest, like to how I want the rest of it. I did some tests with a couple of them, as you can see here, using some Bitrix shields splintered to use as extra shields. This one I made like a bowman because there's never enough bowmen in orcs and I want to have a bunch of them. So I made a couple tests. This one is going to be a conversion for Gurits that I'm working on, but it's not done yet. So it got me, I started with 24 to start with. So I took the spruce of Mordor orcs and I just started removing them from them. I took all the pieces, all the orcs, so I could have them on the table and I could work easier. And I did the same with, as you can see here, Mordor orcs on the right and Morannons on the left. So then what I did basically is to say, hey, what if I start mixing up pieces and stuff so I can use them all as the other, like I can use all Morannon or Mordor if I want to in my armies. So here I based them all, I put them on in a base, and I started removing their hands and their heads because I wanted to convert them all. I don't want a single one being the same. So I just started like that so I could have all the pieces in front of me plus my bits box that I could then work with. And for example here, as you can see, is Morannon orc left arm that comes with a shield that I put on this base. And then it's just a matter of finding the right weapon that I want to use, the right head I want to use, and no, the process is simply this. It's just a matter of trying to make sense out of the conversions I'm making and try to make them look good. There's nothing too crazy about it. It's the typical head swaps and hands and weapon swaps and stuff. There is some sculpting in some cases when it's needed, and then of course the use of the Perry and Victrix pieces that I have. And it was just a matter of making the whole process enjoyable and make the orcs look different, but at the same time cohesive. So they all have personality and character. But you know me. I think I got a little carried away. What was gonna start with a project of 24 orcs ended up being over 60. Closer to 70, I will say. Here you have all the ones that I have with shields and hand weapons. So you can see here, not all of them. This is like a part of them. But I'm very happy with them because they look super dynamic and super unique, all of them. And I think they look very good. This one in the middle, the first one that you saw, I think I'm going to use him as a captain. He looks like a captain, to be honest. So here, as you can see, is the second batch of ones that had hand weapon and shield. And again, I'm very happy because if you put them all together, like you can see there are similarities, but they are not at all close to this one. I love the one that is in the middle now with the pointy helmet. I think he looks amazing. But yeah, I mean, I'm very happy with all of them. I gave them some Rohan weapons, I gave them some shields that are from my recasting of Minas Tirith and Dolamrod, because I think that orcs do have that nature of trying to steal equipment from the bodies they kill. This is Bowman. The first one that showed there in the beginning, I got inspired by the ones that are, cheering for Grund in the Minas Tirith siege. So I thought it was cool to have one, like, kind of like, cheering for any supporting. And There are some bowmen that I made with bodies that are not from the bows, and a lot of them that are from the actual Mordor orcs with bow, that I just tried to, make them look slightly different from each other so they don't look like clones. But I'm happy that I got 12 archers this way. And here you have Mordor orcs that have 8 of them two-handed weapons, and then the others have spears. I ended up having like 30 spears, which I think is very useful. And they are all, again, very different. There you can see a couple of them that have some shields that they were like stolen from, victims. And the weapons too. There's some weapons that look very orcish and some weapons that look like they were just picked up from the floor, which I think that is a very good detail to add to these guys. And here, more spears. This one reminds me, the first one with the spike in the helmet, of the there's one in the Battle of the Pelennor when the Rohirrim are charging that is screaming in front of the camera, and he reminded me of that, so I wanted to recreate him a little. I don't know, there's some inspiration I get here and there that I want to use. And yeah, you can see like unique poses. They look very good. There's not 2 that are the same. And here you see the last batch of spearmen with shields. There are, there was a lot of conversion here because the angles of the arms they didn't fit perfectly many times, so I just added some spruce glue and sculpted it. But the process was very, very easy, and I'm very happy with the result. Like, I think these guys look very good. They look very different, and now it's just gonna be a lot to paint, but we'll get there eventually. So you can see here, I have some that are painted already. This is the ones that I got prior to this video. I got them with the Battle of Osgiliath. So I painted them all, and as you can see here, we have Godmog among them. I made some conversions, so I wanted to make one as a captain and another one as a banner bearer that you're gonna see here. The rest of them, like, there are some that are original and others that were converted already. There's the banner that I just made with a piece of paper and some leftover pieces I got, which I'm very happy about, actually. It looks very good. All these guys were varnished at the end of this video, so now they look actually much better because of the super matte varnish that I tried with the Mounted 3 Hunters. That works amazingly. And here you see the other half, Godmog on his ward, and then the rest of the Morannons. That is just to, like, you see, this is how the others are gonna look. It's just gonna take a long time because right now I'm painting something else, but I wanted to give you this update on how Mordor is going on, since the only thing I showed before this was the Mordor trolls. But yeah, I'm gonna leave you here, guys. Thank you for watching this update, and I'll see you next time. Cheers.